I think one of the most interesting parts that introduced early when someone studies Dhamma, that's kind of complicated, hard to understand, would be the dependent origination.
Do you often read Paticca?
Not always directly. I have read the first couple books of the Abhidhamma.
You read just once or read it again and again and again?
Just once. I've only read it once. That's definitely something to read again and again.
And do you think that the first time you read is different from the later time?
Yeah. Every time I read something straight from the Paticca, the second time is always much better.
That's about one word or one passage?
Yeah.
About the truth of it?
Yeah. And I think that's one of the things. In reading the Paticca, I read it like any other book. I sit down and I read a large section at a time.
And the understanding of such reality, one reality, is better and better, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell something about the word, the Paticca, no matter in what page, what section? And would you like to talk about that? To let me know?
We could talk about anything.
Anything in your mind now about reality?
Nothing specific. Nothing specific. My mind is just really got a lot going on right now.
Like you mentioned, Jeff, you mentioned in passing about dependent origination.
I think you could talk about just one segment of it even for a while.
And what does it mean? Does it mean that nothing can arise without conditions?
Yes, it does say that.
No one can make it arise.
Right.
And how can the second Paticca samuppada arise from the first one? The first is ignorance.
Ignorance, yes.
What? Conditioned by that. The first one. Ignorance, conditioned what? It's now. See, it conditions different ideas, right?
Yes.
And different action, speech, and deeds, kusala and akusala.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So it's just daily life, not only the word. Because now, who knows that it is ignorance which does not understand being as it is, thinking as it is, the truth of it, that from nothing, and then it's there by conditions, and then gone completely. The meaning of anothernness, the meaning of Dhamma, the meaning of no one, uncontrollable, and that which has arisen and fallen away cannot arise again at all in samsara, only once, but it's not known that it's from ignorance, and ignorance is there. The ignorance is all around, from birth to death, when there's no understanding of the truth of each moment. There's no one there at all. From nothing, no seeing before seeing arise, no hearing before hearing arise. And nobody can condition it to arise, can make it arise, but there must be conditions for its arising for sure, because no one can do it, but it's there by conditions. And the third one of Paticca samuppada, it has to fit with each other moment. What is the truth? What is the reality of sankhara? Because when we talk about Dhamma, all Dhamma is conditioned. So no matter whatever arises, it is Sankhara Dhamma, conditioned by ignorance. When there's no ignorance anymore, how can there be Sankhara to condition the other reality? That's why when there is ignorance, then is the Sankhara. So Sankhara of the Paticca samuppada is not only Sankhara Dhamma as the other conditioned, but it is that which is Dhamma, the will, intention to do such and such. So the result is there because there is the will to do. And it is the third Paticca samuppada, which is now this moment. So study Paticca samuppada is study whatever is there in life, but we don't use any term. So when there is understanding enough, when we read the Paticca samuppada, there can be the understanding, the point that Buddha pointed out, that this is the way the world is from moment to moment. And it's now true. There is Paticca now, and there is Sankhara now, and it can condition Vipaka, Patisantichitta, and Vipaka, which can condition the Dhamma and the Rupa. Not only one, more and more, time to time, this life.